My name is Joyce Carol Oates. I was born on June 16 of 1983 in New York, USA. I'm the daughter of a tool and die designer and a homemaker. I'm an American novelist, short story writer, and an essayist noted for my literary output in a variety of styles and genres. I have over 100 books published and numerous awards won. My most notable works are A Garden of Earthly Delights and Niagara. When I was 14 years old, my grandma gave me a typewriter, and I began to write. I soon excelled in my studies and worked in my high school newspaper, Williamsville High School. I earned a scholarship to study English at Syracuse University. There, I won my first literary award in a contest borrowed by Mademoiselle magazine. I was only 19. In that year, I also got married to Raymond G. Smith, a fellow English student who himself became a professor and an editor, with whom I published the Ontario Review, a literary magazine. I taught English at the University of Detroit from 1961 to 1967, at the University of Windsor in Ontario, Canada from 1967 to 1978, and at Princeton University from 1978 to 2014. Early in my career, I contributed short stories to a number of magazines and reviews, including the Press Schooners, Literary Review, and Epoch. And in 1963, I published my first collection of short stories, By the North Gate. My first novel, With Shuddering Fall, appeared in 1964 and was followed by a second short story collection, Upon the Sweeping Fall. My novel, Them, received the National Book Award in 1970. I wrote about 2 books per year. In 2001, I published the short story collection Fateless, Tales of Transgression. I also wrote The Evil Eye, 4 novellas of love gone wrong featuring tales that explore the sinister possibilities of romantic entanglement. My themes were varied: rural poverty, sexual abuse, class tensions, the desire for power, the childhood and adolescence of women, and supernatural terror. Violence was constant in my work. My husband passed away in February 2008, after 48 years of marriage. In 2001, I published the memoir of a widow's story, in which I mourned my husband's death, followed by a reflection on the gaps in my past upon discovering family papers. I also wrote mysteries under the pseudonyms Rosamund Smith and Lauren Kelly, which included essay, plays, poetry, and literary criticism. In 2012, I won the Stone Award from Oregon State University for my literary career. Since 2016, I have been a visiting professor at the University of California, Berkeley, teaching short fiction in the spring semester. Joyce had a big impact on her time. She revolutionized the literary world with her keen storytelling and incredible ability to write an abundance of books. She has written 56 novels, more than 30 short story collections, 8 volumes of poetry, plays, countless essays, and book reviews, as well as longer non-fiction works. She's the National Book Award-winning author of more than 60 novels and thousands of short stories. She has spent over 5 decades as one of the craft's premier storytellers. A Bloodsport Romance, The Secret of Winter Tom, and Kindred Passions are just a few of Joyce's works that shift away from these exotic settings and eras to address contemporary concerns like feminism or the investigation of ambiguities and sexual desires. She has had a significant influence on contemporary writers from throughout the world. They all openly express their respect for the American author. Her extended career as a college-level creative writing instructor has led to the emergence of her own school of followers over the years.